Hello! Hi. Oh my gosh, it's here! It's finally, after so long, I acknowledge. Is it? Let me know when it's live. But I acknowledge the fact that it is taking me way too long to keep editing these Malaysia vlogs. But I finally posted the first one. And granted, it actually wasn't. I did not mean to. I was trying to rush it the past few days. The problem was, by the time that I finally felt like well enough. Oh, Did I just glitch out? By the time that I finally felt well enough to edit them, I then realized Chris, when shooting, was kind of not as smart. And I did not shoot it very well to edit around. Like, I didn't have any extra clips. Basically, what I had was what I had. Literally, even just like timing wise, like I didn't give myself a lot of time in between. Oh, hi Susan. Ha 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 ha. Like, normally you give yourself like a couple seconds when you first start recording, and then you say something to give you time to like adjust the audio and have it fade in and out. Well, I didn't do that. I was so incredibly exhausted that whole day that kind of what I got was what I got. So it was also just like a mental thing, getting me back in the in the zone of editing. I don't know. But I did it, and it felt so good that I'd exported it a few days ago and had it upload. I think it took like a day and a half, maybe 2 days. No, it took... How long did it take, Susan? Because I remember I messaged you when I first started uploading it, and it wasn't... And it was still uploading this morning. Was it like a full... I could be completely remembering wrong, and it was only like, 12 hours. That's totally possible. Audio is not in sync with the video. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix that. Apologies. Can you tell me, is the audio before the video or the video before the audio? Ready? Cuz that should tell you pretty clearly. Over 24 hours. Thank you. Cool. And so I have been working literally all day. I got up to use the bathroom and to eat. Once. And except for that, to eat once, not to pee once. I've peed multiple times. Believe me, with the amount of water I drink, I've peed multiple times. Oh, hi Cassidy, but also bye Cassidy. Yeah, Chris, I get exactly. Like, it sucks, because it's like I want people to see these memories, but it just, narratively, like, it doesn't make sense. You can't, it's all about the flow and the timing and just like having a reason for... I know, yeah, I get you. Less than 24 hours, but def more than 12 hours. Oh, the audio is before the video. Cool. I think I'm even delaying the audio and video slightly, like in OBS, because I figured out how to hook up OBS again. Turns out there was a compatibility issue with macOS Catalina, but there's a workaround that, granted, means I need to run it from the terminal, but it works out. So, but yes. Oh. Am I buffering? Uh-oh. Shoot. I know what the problem is. I'm uploading something on our other computer. I've been uploading it all day. Give me a second, and I will... Here. To make the time pass while I go fix this problem, because I'll need to run into the other side of the house, I will play you a little sneak peek. A little bit of the video of the next vlog, okay? Little sneak peek. Where is it? Final vlog. Where is it? What the heck? Here we are. Okay, here we go. Let me make sure the audio is gonna work. Check. Okay. Here goes nothing, hopefully. Can you hear?
I feel it coming.
Let me restart that.
I feel it coming. I feel it taking control. It's the hurt I imagine from us to nothing. There's something missing you stole, and it's a little tragic.
Good, beautiful morning. Where are we headed on the bus on this beautiful day?
We're going.
Okay, so there was your little sneak peek. The first 35.14 seconds of this next vlog. That should have fixed everything, hopefully? I don't know. I'm glitching, uh-oh. Yeah, see, why is my upload speed so slow? You see that up here? Why am I only getting 76, 59, 84 kilobit per second upload? Excuse you! YouTube, what are you doing? So, that's not good. Huh. Oh, Joe's here! Yo, Joe! How's it going, Josen? But yeah, nothing else in the house is streaming. I don't know why it's... Anywho, nothing I can do about that now, so hopefully this will work better. Oh, it's still on the... Let me switch it back to me. Hi! Okay, here we go. Back to normal. Hopefully this works. I should be getting a faster upload speed than I'm getting, so I don't know what's up with that. That's kind of whack. But yes, I've been working all day to try and get that vlog done, because the struggle, the part that takes the longest, is just figuring out the timing with music. I kind of do 3 passes whenever I do a vlog. One is like getting the timing of the video and audio. Like every video clip needs to be, positioned right and timed right. And then I separate the audio from the video clip and then mess with the audio separately. Crossfades, or if I need to make a stereo clip into a mono clip, just all of that. Because all my vlogs are in mono, fun fact. So, oh, Ray here! Raven's here. Hello! And then I do a second pass where I really try and mix the music. I try and not just, because when I'm rough trying to get the timing right, the transition between no music and music doesn't really matter. But when it does matter, it matters. I know, I'm the big smart there. So then that's my second pass. That, getting the music timed right with all the transitions and everything, and also color, correcting and then grading, which I'm so bad at color grading. I can't believe that I ever thought I was good at it, because I definitely am not. But I kind of tried to make it work. And then third pass is captions. I've tried to put more captions on videos, but it takes so long. I've been captioning since 5 p.m. I want to say. 2 hours? No, 4 p.m. because the sun had just started to go down. That's right, when I finished editing the vlog. And then I needed to, So it's taken quite a while. And I'm only halfway done. It's like a 15-minute vlog. I'm 7 minutes in. I guess it's because I needlessly complicated and put Chris and Susan in brackets above the actual text. When I get I watch Rhett and Link, and they just have dash, and then they say dash. Dashes indicate that the other person is talking. I should probably do that. That would save a lot of time. But oh well, I'm the not smart. Are you gonna put the vlogs on a playlist like you did last year? Yes! In fact, I kind of already am. In fact, fun factoid, I did not mean to release the vlog that I released today when I released it. I was actually meaning to, because I was still making the thumbnail and finishing captioning it. And I guess I'd like left it up in the tab that, you know, like when you upload a video to YouTube now with the new YouTube Studio, it gives you like 4 different tabs. It's like, okay, you know, the basic video settings, yep, all those look good. It's like end screen and like the pop-up things, what are those called? The end screen and the cards, yep, those look good. Monetization, yep, that looks good. And then finally it's like, would you like to make this unlisted or publicly release it? And I guess I put it as public accidentally, but never hit save. So then I was working in another tab and was like, okay, I gotta make the thumbnail. So I made the thumbnail and I upload, and then I was like, oh shoot, wait, I have this open in the first tab. So I went back to the first tab thinking that it was set as unlisted, and I uploaded the thumbnail and I hit save. But no, it was set to when you hit save to make it go public. And I didn't notice it for a whole hour. So I think that's what happened. I'm not actually 100% sure. I only noticed it was live when I like an hour later. I know it was an hour later when I checked YouTube and saw a bunch of comments. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what video those were. And oh my gosh, that was on the wrong one. So yeah, throwback to color grading brother time. Oh goodness. I want to watch those again, but I haven't watched those since. But I also don't want to because I'm afraid the cringe will be too real. So that's also just the story of my life though. But yeah, so I just need to finish captioning this one, but everything is all done with the actual video itself, and I'm excited to move on to the next one. This one just like flowed a lot easier. You want to spoil this? Did I in that little like preview bit that I gave you, the first 30 seconds, did I say what it was that we were doing? Because if not, I'll tell you. If you're in Malaysia, if you visited Penang, you'll know Penang Hill. So that's gonna be fun. Fun factoid, the last vlog that I released today, the one we're supposed to go to Entopia Butterfly Farm, we were actually supposed to go to Penang Hill, but they were closed on that day because apparently the tram that you take to get from the bottom of the hill to the top of the hill broke down. So they closed everything, and so we went to Entopia instead. I didn't put that in the vlog because it just didn't add to the story to say, oh, we're going to Penang Hill. Because I filmed a bit saying like, we're going to Penang Hill. And then we got there and I was like, oh, it's closed. Okay, guess we're going to Entopia instead. But I just decided, you know what, it flows better if you just jump directly to Entopia. So, yeah. That's cool. How's the college thing going? It's going. It's not for this semester, so I actually have to wait to be able to register for classes, which is good because I'm taking this time now and just saving as much money as I can to register for classes. So that's cool. I'm also taking this time to eat this bit of bread from dinner. I was in such a rush tonight because I realized oh snap, the live stream while I was still captioning, and then had to run and eat dinner. So. And there's got crumbs all over my desk on my computer. Cool. Yeah, Susan, you right. She could probably tell the story that better than I could. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you. Oh, and you're eating bread too. Yes. Bread is truly what binds everyone together. Truly. So yeah, that's been my day. I have been running again. I've gotten back into running, but today I broke my streak because I literally just sat in front of the computer all day. I did nothing else today except for walk to the bathroom and walk to the kitchen to get some food. But other than that, I didn't do anything, and I'm starting to regret that. I should have gone running tomorrow morning, first thing, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sleep in my running gear tonight. So then in the morning, I just rip off the blanket and throw on shoes. Although I could sleep in my shoes, I have been known to do that. Fight me. Oh, wait, Tessa really is live on Twitch? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I definitely thought Susan was just messing with. Nope. I left right when Make Me a Robot started. Oh, I love that song. Make me a robot. Make me a... Okay, that's why Susan's the singer and I'm not. But yes, that's one of my favorite Tessa songs, to be honest. So anyway, that was my day. But how's yours been? How's your week been? I'm trying to think. Not much else has happened this week besides me starting up running and trying to get these vlogs edited. So I am assuming I'm gonna do basically the same thing again tomorrow to keep, like, to get these vlogs done. Wait, Tessa took it off Spotify? Oh, I wouldn't know that. Apple Sheep Gang, boy. Oh goodness. Hey Chris, guess what? I have a layover in Malaysia. Yo, if you have a layover in KL, take the time to explore that place, because that place is freaking huge. It's huge. Yo, Steven, I'm sorry. Can I get a story, please? Because that seems like something that would require a bit of a story, please and thank you. You saw Sonic. Okay, no spoilers, but how was it? I've heard it's about a 6 out of a 10 movie. So, Apple Boo, you can fight me in my ice sheep butt. I've also been... I got my grandma hooked on The Good Place. We've been watching that together. Because Susan and I binged that entire show when I was there. And I fell in love with it. So now I'm introducing my grandma to it. It's so good! It's so good. Wait. Is it Steven or Stefan? I feel like you've told me this a million times. And I'm so sorry. One of my best friends in like elementary school was named Steven. Spelled Stephan. And also, I have a family member named Steven, spelled that way, but I know you can also spell Stefan. And I don't know which is right. I'm sorry. My week's been good. Got my nifty 50. Yo, nice! Isn't that, like, the best? Dude, freaking, like, anytime I'm just, like, I'm not going to vlog, I'm just going to take my camera somewhere, I have a 50mm on it. Or anytime I have, like, B-roll, 50mm, man. 50. It's the best. I thought it was okay. It's a kid's movie. Okay. Yeah, Joe says 5 out of 10. That's, yeah. 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 When Dodie said I feel like a 6 out of 10, I felt that. Sonic. Oh, goodness. Hello, Chris. Hello! Anam? I'm sorry, I've never seen that name before and I really don't want to mispronounce it. Annam. Sound super American and say Annam. Because apparently I didn't really realize that's a very American thing, is to say all your A's like this. Like, you know, in the morning I like to have my eggs. Side note, do you say eggs or eggs? Because Susan says eggs and I say eggs. I frequently get dizzy from getting up too fast and sometimes I black out. Holy cow! It happened again today and I thought I would just play it out. Unfortunately that time. Oh boy, let me guess. Oh jeez, I'm so sorry. I mean, I've kind of had a low-key version of it, but never as intense as what you're talking about. That's terrifying. Ah. Kate is on team eggs. I passed out and holy cow, Phil was out for a couple seconds. For a couple of seconds? Holy cow. Jeez. Yikes. That's terrifying. I'm so sorry, dude. Hey, Manisha? I really need to get better at non-American names. Chris's team is spelling it out. Okay. Everyone else says eggs? Y'all can fight me in my eggs. It's like when you make a bad pun and you go eggs. Moving on. I've been starting to watch Jojo Rabbit, and I've only seen like the first 20 minutes or so, but I'm honestly really enjoying it. And that's pretty much all the new stuff. And hello Maria. I know Maria. See, I'm not a total klutz. Or I have the good brains. I have the big head. I do. My head is shaped like a upside down, like a triangle. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that's happened this week. I can't really think of anything else. You know what's really funny though? Okay, you want a fun story here? I don't have a working phone. So because like my phone was lost in Malaysia, cool. Susan let me, borrow her old phone, her old Android. And I've told this before. I'm like learning how to use an Android. I will say, the picture-in-picture and the fact that you can multitask, like you can have two apps running at once, one on the top and one on the bottom. That's so cool. But the problem is it doesn't sync with my watch here. And this watch is still on Malaysia time, and I can't get it back to US time until I hook it up with an iPhone. And you're thinking, oh, well, Chris, you have your old phone, don't you? Yes, I do. I have here my old iPhone 6. Not even a 6S, an iPhone 6, which I kept in my closet for a situation just like this, so I would have a backup phone where I still had the SIM card. Awesome. That's so dope. You know what's not so dope? The fact that apparently this phone was carrier locked to AT&T and I switched over to Verizon when I moved here. So it's useless! Because this phone was not made for American cell towers and it can't pick anything up. And this phone is carrier locked and So I don't have a working cell phone right now. I literally, I have my SIM in this one just to hold on to it. So if you ever wanted to rob my house, apparently now you know where to look. But I use this Android SIM-less because it's a slightly bigger screen. And I just use it on Wi-Fi everywhere I go. But the fact is, if I took my SIM out of this, I could also use it as a web browser and connect my watch to it. Except that there's a problem because the iPhone 6 only goes up to iOS 12. And my old phone backups were iOS 13, which means I would need to set this up as a completely new phone, which means to sync this to this, I would have to wipe this and start it as a new device, except I don't want to lose all of my biometrics data from when I was at Malaysia. You know, I wore this every day so I could track my heartbeat and my sleep cycle and everything. And now all the information is on this and I don't want to lose it. So I just need to wait until I can afford to get a super cheap, more modern phone that can support iOS 13 so I can restore my iCloud backup onto it so that then I can sync this watch to it and everything will be back to normal. Ugh. That was a lot of talking. I'm sorry. You can get it unlocked. Just go to AT&T. Will it be an issue that I was at the time, I was under my father's cell phone plan and he's not here to deauthorize me? Will that be an issue? I think this, because it used to be his old phone. So, I don't know. I mean, I'll just wait. So, that's another thing that I need to figure out, or that I'm saving up for, is to purchase a new, or not new, definitely used like iPhone 7 or maybe iPhone 8, like the same one I had before, because they're pretty cheap on eBay. So yeah, that's my conundrum. Time to plug your Patreon. Oh goodness. I still love technology, always and forever. Me IRL. I missed that. I say that again. Dude, I already forgot like 80% of what I said. The problem is, I was messaging with a local friend here, and they're like, they basically said like, hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of hurt because I texted you multiple times asking if you wanted to hang out now that you're back, and you never got back to me. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, my phone isn't working. Which sounds like an excuse, right? That sounds like such an excuse. But it's such a long explanation as to why I haven't fixed it. It's such a long explanation that, like, typing all of that over text, I just say, yeah, my bad, I can only use Wi-Fi. Lol, SIM issues. Face, the shrug emoji. Get the 8 wireless charging. Yeah, I have wireless chargers all over the house. So that's what I'm leaning on. Sorry. Should not have taken that bite. It's taking so long to chew. So yeah, I'm thinking though of like the phone I had before, because like the iPhone 8 Plus, because they go for like $200 used on eBay, which is good. Make this week's video explaining your phone situation. That's really not a bad idea, Chris. Maybe I should write that down. I really like that. Bread ASMR, by the way. Yes. Hang on. Hey guys, welcome back to my bread ASMR channel. Today we're gonna be chewing bread. Crunchy. Okay, that's disgusting, I'm sorry. And the shrugging emoji sounds like you don't even care. Yeah, I feel like such a jerk. Yeah. So that's my strug, and I'm trying to figure out. But Chris, I really like your suggestion of making a video about that, because I've been trying to figure out what to make a video on this week. I was really proud of the video last week. I had a lot of fun filming it, and I hope that comes out. I hope my enthusiasm shows. Which I know I was very loud and talking very fast in that video. I am well aware of that fact. But, yeah. So, that is. It be like that sometimes. Oh, also, I think part of the reason that, like, one thing that might have contributed to my, work ethic today was I did treat myself to a cup of caffeinated tea. I know I'm trying to quit caffeine, but I needed the boost. I'm sorry. Aw. Okay, Katie. Bye. Have a great night. I'm trying to think what else. Like, genuinely. Oh my gosh, I just realized my mic was still super loud from the ASMR bit. I'm sorry. That was very loud. Sorry for blowing your eardrums out. Let me think. What else? I genuinely can't think of anything else that happened this week, and that is so weird. Other than I finally got out of jet lag and I fixed like my caffeine addiction, I think. Although I will say, it's very tempting. It's still very tempting. Like in the morning, I'm like, oh, I want tea, but I shouldn't, but I want tea. Yeah. Anywho, what's yeah, I guess like what else has happened this week? I mean, we know what happened to Steven, but how's your week been? Um so yeah. Now the problem is with this whole like OBS thing, there is that stupid delay back. And it's I can't do anything. I'll ask you a question and then I know I need to wait for like 30 seconds in awkward silence or move on to a new topic. And then there's like then it feels weird to ask for ask you to say something and then like ignore your answer for like 30 seconds or like a minute. That's actually not a bad idea, Chris. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. It's called taking a shower with shampoo that likes white person hair. Because I don't think I've talked about this in a video. But for some reason, whenever I go to Malaysia, Susan can back me up on this. There's something in the shampoo that I purchased. Even if I like purchase a very good, like last time I purchased like Dove shampoo. Which, I mean, Dove is a decent brand, right? But it solidifies. It's like my hair gets super like greasy, I guess, even with all of the shampoo. I saw a rocket launch 50 miles from the launch pad. Yo, Chris, that's actually super cool. And I want to hear all about that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so in the videos, in all of our Malaysia videos, if it looks like my hair is super disgustingly greasy, it's not me. I showered that morning. It just like it's like if you put a bunch of conditioner in your hair, girls, but then you don't wash it out. It almost turns like hair gel. That's like what it was, but just in that little bit in the scalp where you put shampoo. Oh, yeah, Susan, you're a moderator now. I might regret this. Hannah, Chris, Dove is Bearman. Okay, but I didn't recognize any of the other brands. And I was like, oh, Dove. I know Dove. I trust Dove. My body wash is Dove. Uh-oh. Susan, I'm starting to regret making you mod. Oh, I can remove your mod power. You know, you might enjoy your privilege, but remember who gave it to you. Remember from whence ye came. Yeah, Susan, right? I don't understand it. They also had Pantene, which I don't touch Pantene with the 10-foot bowl because it makes my hair super frizzy. But I don't know, man. It's so weird. Susan can attest. It like solidifies on my hair. So that's why my hair looks so disgusting and greasy. And I would scrub the shampoo. I use a lot of shampoo. The next shower I would use like almost no shampoo. I would try and rinse it out so long. Even when I was rinsing it out, I could feel something like the gunk still in my hair. I could not rinse it out. So all of that to say, I come back here and everything's back to normal. And it's great. Not a spawn, but shout out to OGX. The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. Oh, goodness. Waits for Susan to casually dethrone Chris. Oh, no. If she can do that, I'm screwed. Honestly, just in life. It's now water bottle ASMR. You want to know, though, okay. You want me to sound incredibly white right now? I've really gotten into podcasts lately. Like, I've always been into podcasts, but now I've, like, really, specifically, one podcast, Rhett and Link's Ear Biscuits. I just dove head for it's been them like telling about the lost years that they don't really talk about on YouTube, and it's so weird to like hear them talk about things that they've not talked about for so long. And then like that's made me go back and listen to their older episodes and realize just how open and vulnerable they are and talking about problems that I can relate to. And it's so weird to hear Rhett and Link talk about this kind of stuff. And it's like, it's so cool though. So there's my recommendation of the week. Hey, heard you got a nightmare last night from a certain someone. You okay? Yes, I'm fine. I did have a nightmare that I was trapped in an escalator as it was flooding. There's context for that. But yeah, I was basically stuck. There was an escalator that I was on that fell into basically the ocean or a large body of water. And so first you had to deal with a breaking elevator and getting trapped in an elevator, and then we realized there's water coming, and then it like slowly starts to fill up, and I was panicking because I was in this tiny little box with the water coming, and then I finally figured out how to open the doors and like swim up to the surface. But I'm fine. Started listening to the last year, or not escalator, elevator. I'm sorry, elevator. Started listening to the Lost Year's Ear Biscuits last night. Yes, it's good. It's weird to hear them talk about this kind of stuff, but it's really good. So yeah, I'm fine. It's funny when I don't have nightmares often, but when I do, they're intense. Like the one before that was I had to talk a family member. I had to talk to them on the phone before they killed themselves. And that was really scary because it wasn't just that. That happened like in this dream, my little sister invited a bunch of her like friends over and they were all screaming and running around, and then I'm trying to have this super serious conversation while I'm also being attacked by these kids. So yeah, that was cool. It was fun. You just walk out of an escalator. I'm sorry. Elevator. Elevator, not escalator. Is my incredibly mature reaction. What else? What other nightmares have I had recently? You know what's really weird? One of the things I have nightmares about most commonly, while we're on this super fun topic, is dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure it's because when I was a little kid, my parents, like my dad specifically, made me, like, he sat me down and we watched Jurassic Park when I was way too young. And I think that just made an impression on me. So, yeah, that was... it'll be a nice, pleasant dream until a Tyrannosaurus Rex attacks. Yeah. That was cool. See, this is why we call them lifts. Elevator, escalator. I get those two confused all the time. All the time, and it's the worst. Do you still dream about your old house? Sometimes. You know what's weird, though, is it started to transition into the house that my family had when we first moved to North Carolina when I became a teenager. Like, that's what my last few dreams. Anytime... Do you ever have, like, your house in your dream that's not necessarily... That's not necessarily the house that you live in currently, but, like, a previous house? Because that started to be my first house when we first moved to North Carolina. Before I started YouTube. Yeah. That was really weird. Gone are the days I'd have dreams about, like, taking pictures of our backyard, which this sounds really weird without context, but Chris McGowan I think you might remember what I'm talking about. Thank you, Susan. You incredible. And I'll just keep talking. So yeah, that's. I'm trying to think like what else has happened in dreams, but really not much. If I don't like write them down immediately, foo, they're gone forever. Bye bye, dreams. Thank you, Susan. Thanks, babe. Oh man. Yes, please be nice to Susan. She's really cool. She's my girlfriend. So, I mean, I'm a little bit biased when I say please don't be mean to her. Please be nice. But I guess no, I'd be biased when I said she's really cool. But that's how language works. So yeah. It's been really nice to, do I have, oh, I gotta show you something. You want me to show you my peak whiteness? Because I got a little gift from my aunt. And there's a piece that goes with it that I can't seem to find. But now, when I go running, I wear basically a fanny pack. Because it has a special water holder, like water bottle pouch thingy. There's a specialized water bottle that goes here that I fill up, and then I can, because I can't use my watch. I mean, I have it on to track like calories and stuff, but I can't put music or can't put podcasts on it because it's not hooked up to a phone. I have to carry the whole phone. So I just slip it on here, and then I go running with AirPods in and a big old freaking pouch attached to my waist while listening to a podcast. I am so incredibly white. So white. There's a video from 6 years ago about the old house where you tried to take a picture of the backyard. Jeez, 6 years ago? Okay, so the context of that was basically over, like every night for a while. It was just so weirdly repeated. I would have a dream where my family would announce that we've moved back into my childhood home. And every time I thought, oh, this is so weird. I've had so many dreams about this, but this one is reality. And I know that, and because of that, but here's the thing. The house always looked roughly the same, but the backyard was different every time. Sometimes it was this, I remember sometimes it was like the Grand Canyon, you know, this ravine. Sometimes it was like super grassy. It was different every time, and every time I go to try and take a picture of it, but like I wasn't able to, if I recall correctly. But this just happened over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And then we did get the chance in real life to go back to my hometown and find my childhood home. And I didn't post it anywhere because I felt like it's like a major privacy violation, but I just had to. I took a picture of the backyard. And the dream stopped. I don't know, was I supposed to? Was I fulfilling some great task by taking a picture? I don't know what the heck that was about. Sorry, Susan, right now I'm living for this. But yeah, so that was the story behind taking like the backyard picture. You hired me out for months taking a picture of an eyebrow, then you didn't make it public. I know. Should I have made it public? I don't know. I mean, because I had to like peek over a fence. That's what, if it was like open, that'd be one thing, but I had to like stick my camera over a fence. And I just don't know if I feel comfortable. Like that seems like a privacy violation to me. So yeah. I don't even know what happened to the picture. It's on a hard drive somewhere. I have a lot of hard drives. I need to consolidate everything together. I've been on the data hoarding subreddit too much. I need to build a NAS. I'm starting to get nerdy. Hard drives, man, they're really cool. I've been trying to teach myself as much as possible about that kind of stuff. Yo, Grace is here. If you don't know, Grace is like Susan and now my friend, like they're in Malaysia. So I met her last time I was there. She's really cool. So hi, Grace. Oh, you're at work. You're on your break. You get your break at work, and this is how you spend it. I'm so sorry. No. Okay, thank you, Chris. You have so many hard drives when you got... Oh, yeah, I just brought a couple. I brought, like, my main one, a backup one, and then Time Machine. So, I mean, I only brought 3 hard drives. But I don't even know how many I have laying around the house. I need to consolidate them into one file system. Yo, really? Sorry, I just took a big old bite of bread. No, I will, and then I'll say happy birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Grace. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grace. I don't know what I'm doing. Happy birthday to you. And many more. So yes, Grace, you and I have got to get Susan to play Minecraft. We've got to just like peer pressure her into it. That was our thing. That's how we bonded, is trying to get Susan to play Minecraft. It's gonna happen one of these days. It's gonna happen one of these days. I really wish I could just set up my own like server that everyone could play on, but dear goodness, I don't have any hardware powerful enough for that. Like, I have my laptop that I kind of need. I can't use it as a Minecraft server. I need it as a laptop. And then I have this old netbook from 2010 with like integrated graphics and 4 gigabytes of RAM that is kind of everything else. So yeah, otherwise I definitely would. I've tried to host a server on it and it couldn't even keep up with one person. So having a whole community on there would not be good. Oh goodness. But yes, so maybe one day we'll have a Minecraft server. Oh, there's realms on Bedrock, but those cost money. Yeah. Yeah. That's the strug. Yes, thank you, Grace. Teach Susan soon. I tried to teach her a little bit when I was there, but it didn't go super well. Yeah, she punched a pig, and she had no regrets. She's like, "Oh my gosh, is that a pig? Can I punch it?" And the answer was yes. So she punched it, and that made me get concerned. There was no there was no remorse. She was a pig murderer. Oh goodness. So yeah. That's been a strug. But I don't know. Susan introduced me to the good place. And heck, she's the one that got me into Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So I feel like I can't antagonize her too much because she's done too much for me. Yeah. I've been trying to teach myself like Linux. I'm trying to think of like new stuff that's happened this week. I've been trying to teach myself a bit of Linux. Like, I have Ubuntu, which isn't, that's like Linux 101, like the baby's Linux. But I'm a baby. So I thought I could eat it. I mean, you can. You can eat bacon in Minecraft. I don't because of religious reasons. But if you want to be a heathen. Yeah. But yeah, like having... I don't know. I don't know if I could ever go back to Windows. I had to use Windows again recently. And because my life has been Mac OS and Linux, which both are very similar, I'm like, oh, whoa, this is weird. Like, I don't have terminal. This is weird. This just in, Chris is baby. Yeah, you right. Chris is baby. When Chris is baby. Dab. Yeah, I just dabbed. So I'm really excited now, Chris, to film the video. I mean, I know I can't tonight because I have too much work to do. I have to finish captioning the vlog that will hopefully be up tomorrow, depending on my upload speed. It might be out... I'm thinking it should hopefully be out by tomorrow night in the US. Day after tomorrow in Malaysia. No, tomorrow in... Yes. I don't know. Susan, can you help me with the... with the time changeness? Say in 24 hours. Yes, because it's Tuesday morning in Malaysia. You haven't actually used Apple or Microsoft in a few years. You've been confined to Chromebooks. Oh, well, there's that. I guess that's an option. Don't Chromebooks run like isn't Chrome OS like... I've heard it's a flavor of Linux. You just can't... Or it's based on Linux, at least. Anywho, can't wait for the vlog in the main channel video. Yes, I mean, main channel no more with Susan, unfortunately. But many more vlogs coming. Because then after I finish editing the next one, I gotta move on to the next one. Yeah, I still probably should wait till I have all of them finished edited to start uploading them. But you have waited long enough, and I feel bad for making you wait this long. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So yeah, screw it. I'm going to just not do anything this week except for sit in front of my computer for you. Editing in a rush. That's always a great way to make sure you have solid quality work. That is a face of what have I been getting myself into. I have 3 videos with Chris that I haven't edited. Yes. There's more. Like, we shot a whole bunch of videos. They've been bottlenecked. But yes, the adventure, the fun with her and I. Just because we're not like together in real life right now doesn't mean that you can't enjoy the stuff we made when we were together. Does that make sense? Aw, thank you, Hannah. I have 60 plus videos on the shelf. Okay. You win. You won the competition. I'm honestly kind of impressed. Separated by the entire world. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Also, I can't believe I've mentioned this before now. I meant to say this first thing. Apologies about the bed condition. It's laundry day. And so my sheets are in the dryer right now. In fact, that's one of the reasons I was late. It's because I had a huge pile of clothes in my bed, and I had to quickly fold them and put them away. And then that was finished, and it was 7 o'clock, and I sat down, and then I had to pee. I was like, oh, I can't hold this for an entire hour. I'm going to be late. So that's why I was like 2 minutes late, was I was in the process of relieving myself. So that was a little bit TMI. But yet here we are. Man, now I'm really excited to film this main channel video. Well, I just keep thinking about like how I'm gonna do it. What's like a good starter sentence? Like iOS, Android, I got both. And yet somehow neither. I don't know. I still sometimes wish when I had an intro. Blump 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 blump. It's very easy to come up with like an opening sentence that grabs your attention. Like to write a video. So you have like an intro sentence, and then like an intro video, and then the main theme, and then the outro, and then like bloopers or something, and then an end card. I wish you could put an end card anywhere, because I miss putting bloopers at the end of videos. I can't do that anymore. So yeah, I don't know. Okay. That was the final piece of bread. Oh, Susan, I get it. Because I was talking, yeah. Sorry. I didn't see that at first. I get you. I got you. I'm smelling what you're selling. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, he talks too much. Agreed. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much anybody that knows me in real life can attest to that. Chris, I made you a joke. You missed it. The struggle is the stupid delay. The stupid delay, man. Anyway, I probably should start wrapping this up now because it's been just about an hour. But yeah, this is quite an adventure of a stream. I will say that. Thank you, Susan, for swooping in and doing the work. Well, I just sat here and talked. Talk. But I guess as a thank you, I will give you a little bit more of the upcoming vlog. Just a little bit more. I'll give you a bit of a teaser of my favorite moment. How about that? Let me jump to it. Yes, here it is. Hang on. What? Oh no, OBS is frozen. Oh, that's not good. Am I still streaming? Uh-oh. Okay. Well, never mind. I guess I'm not going to, because I really don't want this stream to cut out. My OBS app is frozen up, and I get the spinning beach ball of death. That's cool. You almost went a whole hour without a new record. Really? I'm getting better. I'm really proud of myself. Come on, OBS application not responding. Well, I guess I'm just not. I'm sorry. I want to show you, but I'm worried. Like, I can't do anything but close the program. If I close the program, then the stream's gonna stop. The best I can do is literally take a picture of my screen and then show you. Okay, that'll be like a super teaser. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so I'm sorry. This is like the best I can do. Boom. Is that working? I don't know, because if I can't open up OBS, I have to rely on that little preview that YouTube gives you which is like delayed at the same rate that you're seeing it. So I have to wait for this whole, like, I don't know how long the delay is, like 30 seconds or so. But yeah, if you can't see it really well, it's Susan and I having a sweet intimate moment. We on the beach. Is it working? I think it's working. Oops. Okay, now I can see it. Wow, that's a delay. But yeah. So that's a little bit of a sneak peek, a little teaser, a little teaseroni. I know Susan hasn't even seen this. No one's seen it but me. Yeah. Looks like the previous the previous teaser quality. I'm sorry, but also that's really funny. Okay, well, I guess on that note, I'm probably going to have to wrap up this live stream. Because, yes, I have officially been streaming for over an hour now. I can say that. I felt bad because I was like 2 minutes late. So, yes, I hope you have an amazing, wonderful week. And you have more health. And, Steven, please take care, buddy. Please don't pass out. That's really not good. So yeah. And I love you guys so much. And yeah. See you next week for more fun, live, not edited adventures. And oh wait, but after I end it, I have to, oh shoot. I'm just gonna have to like go silent for like 30 seconds while it catches up, because I can't cancel OBS. Okay, well, I'll do my best. And so please excuse the super awkward ending that this live stream's gonna have. And in the meantime, remember, don't pass out and don't pass away. Don't die, okay, bye. In the meantime, remember to stay positive. And now I just stand here awkwardly, hoping for the outro, that the outro has gone through. But I don't know when it's going to go through, so I'm watching myself in the little preview thing. I really want to go and finish dinner, but I can't. I have to finish these captions. Okay. Almost done. This is getting awkward now. This is such a freaking delay. I hate this. I wish there was a way to not have it be like it's such a delay. There kind of is, but that means that the stream quality goes really down, and I feel like it's slow enough. And also that it would be a lot less stable, and that's really not good. No one wants that. Oh my gosh, is this ever gonna end? What the heck, is the delay really this long? This is getting really awkward. What the heck? I'm really uncomfortable now. Did I already do the hand slap and I just didn't notice it? Was I looking at the comments when I hand slap? What the heck is happening? I can see myself in the review thing, but I'm still talking.